This episode on the ScrapMan featured creators. Dr. Navi.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ScrapMan channel. This is the first episode of the Featured Creators series. Now this is a series in which I feature creations that have inspired me in one way or another, things that are truly original, really creative, and just really well designed. And today's featured creator is Dr. Navi. Now I have a couple of creations from him today to show you guys, and I want to let you know that there's a tower over here, a really high tower, and on top of this tower is something that I am really looking forward to showing you. It is probably one of my favorite creations I have seen so far, but I'm gonna save that for after we show. What am I on right now? There's a little table in front of me with a little chair, and this isn't actually a table. I am on top of a tower, but this isn't just any tower. This is a hovering tower with 5 independent levels that are all hovering within a specified distance from each other and staying controlled in one spot, all with the use of jets and sensors. Let me hop down and show you exactly what we're looking at. Check this out. Like, is this mind-blowing or what? This is the base right here, and you can see that he has a system of sensors that detect the edges of this cross, and whenever it varies just a little bit from one side to another, this level will adjust itself from side to side and height-wise, and then each level after that does the same exact thing using the previous level as its reference point. Now this is a design I don't even know how he thought of this, but I haven't even heard of this concept, and that is why this is the first thing to be featured on this series, is because this is really original, and this is something that I would have never expected to see in ScrapMan. It is a successful hovering 5-level tower, and you can get up all the levels. I'm actually going up it right now. So yeah, see, we are in the top of it now, and it's just, here, watch, here, let's go down to one of these levels here. Whoop, I missed. Let me take out my cursor so I can see what I'm doing. Let's go into a middle level. Alright, I think we're on level 3 now. Oh, yeah, level 3. I'm going to take my hammer, and now watch. I'm going to hit this, and it's going to knock us off just a little bit. Let's zoom out. Ready? So we got off balance, but look. It's corrected itself, and now we're right back on balance here. So watch, I'll try it again. Let's watch those sensors. Oh, you can actually see them all working right now. But if I knock it off balance, there, yeah, you can see that whole tower moved, and that top one moved with it, but now they're all moving right back in line with each other. This is a really ingenious design that it blew my mind and it impressed me, so I just had to show you guys. Now, we're gonna play with this a little bit more at the end of this episode. One of the things I want to do is, it all looks nice, it all looks great, but sometimes I like to test the limits of things. So, after I show you what's on top of this tower, we're gonna see if maybe we can test the limits of this, and maybe it might actually fall apart before then. Because the thing about jets, I don't know if you guys knew this, but jets, their power will actually depend on your frame rate. So right now I'm getting like 50 frames a second, but if you drop into the low 30s, the jets will for some reason boost in power, and that can make things like this kind of unreliable, which is a fault of the game, not of the creator itself. But so sometimes if I'm going to do other things, the frame rate might drop a little bit, and then these towers will spaz out. But we'll see how that goes. Now, what is at the top of this tower? Well, you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. But I'm really excited to show you, so let's get up there. First, using this elevator system. So we get a nice glass elevator. We're going to close the door, and we begin our journey to the top of the tower. And that was the wrong button. There we go. And we have reached our destination. Now, just in case I fall, I'm gonna send the elevator back down, just like that. It's a cool little design, isn't it? There it goes. Okay, so what's at the top of the tower? Well, let's take a look at what we have over here. This is probably my favorite flying vehicle I have ever seen. Where do you see the design of this? Check this out. Is this not the coolest looking design for an aircraft you have ever seen? When I saw this, like, my mind was absolutely blown at how amazing this thing looks. Like, it's one thing to build a working aircraft, but to make it look this legit is truly impressive. Like, even the little subtleties, like, look at these wings here. Like, you've put a little bearing right here and just tilted this, like, I don't know, how many degrees is that? The controller's inside. I don't even know. It looks like maybe like 15 degrees. Just a slight little tilt gives it that much more flavor. Here, look, we'll put it on the lift here. See, it still looks great like this, with the wings straight, but just that extra little tilt, like, it's those kind of little details that really, really do it for me, and he's just put that level of attention in this creation right here. So, I'm gonna attempt to take this thing for a ride, and we're gonna see how that goes. I have been practicing. This uses a pretty in-depth control scheme here. You can see there's 8 buttons, but I have them mapped out on my keyboard to make it a little bit more intuitive. But I do not have control over my mouse as I do this, so the camera is a little bit hard to control. Alright, so you can see we have a nice steady takeoff. Look at how beautiful this thing looks. Oh, I love it so much. Dr. Navi, this is a really awesome creation. Okay, and this thing is actually also really, really fast. So here, I'm gonna get ready to go here. Hopefully I don't completely screw this up on the first try. Alright, tilt myself down a little bit, and we're off. Look at this thing go. Alright, we're coming into the ground. Oh, we're coming into the wall. Ugh, I hit the wall. It's okay. We can recover. We can recover. We can recover. We're gonna do it. Alright, turn my camera. Alright, and we're going back. There we go. Now, Dr. Navi actually has a video of him flying this on his channel. Oh, and my frames just dropped to like 20, so those towers are probably gonna not be too well. But he has a video of him flying this on his channel, and it's his creation, so he's probably a little bit better than I am, so definitely go check out his flight. Whoa, he just avoided those trees narrowly. See if we can do a little bit of a spin here. Yeah! Check that out. Alright, turn my camera a little bit. Look at this thing. This thing is agile, it is quick. Uh-oh, we're losing some of the platforms. We'll have to go chase them down in a minute. We're gonna see if we can do some more little tricks here. Yeah! Oh, I hit the wall. Hold on. Hold on, getting our bearings, getting our bearings. Alright, let's see. Let's actually see if I can land this thing back on the platform. See how much control I really have. Actually, you know what? You know what's a better idea? Let's catch that. Let's go catch this. What if I can land on top of that? You think I can land on top of this? Let's see what we can do here. Really test my skills. Gonna take it a little bit slow, a little easy. And we're gonna try to catch this thing. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with it, but we gotta get there first. Look at the amount of control this thing can have. Alright, here we go. We're getting there. And we got it. Taking it down with us. Taking it down with us. Look at that. Alright. Now what? Guess I'll get out of here. Pick this up and put it on a lift. We've caught that one. Pick this up and put it on a lift. Now we gotta do a ground takeoff instead of a helipad takeoff. Okay, back into the driver's seat. Where are our other oh, Oh, they're way up there. You know what? Let's knock them all down. We're gonna knock them all down. See how this works. Alright. I'm gonna try to go for a line drive. Tilt ourselves back a little bit, and we're off. Alright, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Uh-oh, my wing is stuck inside. I don't know. I can't recover from this one, guys. We're done. We're going down. Look at that. My wing has impaled it. Oh no, it's breaking the wing. Now it is a land vehicle. Oh wait, can I escape from this? Is my wing gone? Alright, we can get out of here. We don't have to... Oh, maybe we can't. One little jet. There we go. Wiggle ourselves out. Alright. We're gonna do a little bit of a ground takeoff here. Tilt back, and we're off. Alright, where are those other platforms? Let's see... There's a couple right there. We'll take those ones down too. A little bit of target practice. And there's another one. Turn it upside down. Let go of it. How is that? How is that for some target practice right there? Alright, turn around. We got one more left, right? One more target left. Let's see what we can do with it. Where is it? Is that one gone too now? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Alright, let's see if we can get it from below. Like a shark coming up from underneath. Oh, missed it. Just missed it. Alright, we're gonna get it from above. Like a bird diving down from above. Alright, I'm not doing too well anymore. I started off strong. But can't give up to that. I set the bar high. Nah, I can't get back up there. Alright, let's see. Let's try to get our bearings here. Right over it. Uh-oh, I'm in a death spiral. Well, what is that? Is that another one? We have it trapped against the wall over here? Yeah, alright, we don't need that one. We just need the free-floating one. Okay. Line ourselves up. You know, this thing kind of reminds me of like when I'm doing this, it's kind of like a big horseshoe. I feel like I should go for the antenna. See if I can hook myself around the antenna. Alright, let's get this thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was right under it. Alright, one last try, and then I'm gonna show you guys one more really cool creation by Dr. Navi. But we're gonna see if we can have a little bit more fun with this creation first. Because this, like, honestly, this is my favorite creation so far in Scrap Mechanic, is this little flying machine. I wish I could have thought up something this cool looking. But it has inspired me to get more into flying. And we got it. Bullseye. Now let's see if we can recover. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, we've recovered. Now let's go in for a landing. We gotta do a successful landing. Can't call yourself a pilot until you've landed. Alright, here we go. Coming into the helipad. Or jet pad, I guess you'd call it. Alright, nice and steady. Nice and steady. We got it. We got this. No problem. Uh-oh. Not quite as centered as I'd hope. Actually, you know what? Let's go for the other one. We're gonna go for the other one. There we go. And we're down. Alright, so these are two amazing creations by Dr. Navi. Now I have one more to show you. One that is really complex, and I'm looking forward to showing you that. Okay, so what's going on here? Got a couple of doors. Got a couple of blocks. Now, I'm going to take this block, and there's a whole thing of sensors right here. I'm just going to place the block on the sensor, and the orange block, when you place on the center, opens the orange door. Sounds obvious, right? Well, what's the blue block gonna do? The blue block opens the blue door. The red block opens the red door. And of course, the green block opens the green door. Now, from a normal perspective, this sounds really obvious and simple, but this is scrap mechanic. Like somebody, Dr. Navi, has built a sensor mechanism that can tell you which block you have placed on it. I mean, these things are basically QR codes. He made a QR code scanner. Now, see, if I activate these sensors, nothing happens. It has to be those particular blocks. If I put a wheel down here, nothing. I put more wheels, like... Where do you see the mechanism that makes this happen? This thing... Watch this in action. I'm just going to step on these sensors. This thing is so cool to watch. Here, let me get rid of my HUD. Alright, this thing is so cool to watch. Watch this. Look at that thing go. It's so satisfying. And you know what's even more satisfying? When you watch it actually line up with a correct code, like this orange block. Alright, so that's the lift. Now when I take off the lift, look at that. Now I'm going to do the green one. Let's see what happens. Ah, so satisfying. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So I've actually tried to figure this out. Tried to figure out how this works. So these are just like 1 block wide panels that all have their own little shape to them. And what each QR code does is clears a line of sight for one of these 4 sensors, and each of these 4 sensors represents a door. So the blue one for the blue door, the green one for the green door, and so on. So you can see the green one's over here. So when I go to this side... Oh wait, this is not what I expected. I'm actually really confused right now. You know what? This is why. So I actually didn't take the green one off the sensor. Now if I go to the green side... There we go. Now it is a clear path for the sensor. And the door is open. If I put the blue one, which is the one on top, you can see the green path is blocked by those black dots there. And the top line with the blue is completely clear. So then we can predict that if I put the orange one down, then this side will be completely clear. So we'll go ahead and get that out of there. Place down the orange one and watch as everything lines up. This is ingenuity at its finest. Like, I don't know if anyone else has done something like this, but Dr. Navi has, and I just had to feature this. Like, that is complexity. Even the design. He has this little transparent system, so it's enclosed, but you can watch it at work. It's like a museum. It's like a science museum. Like this is science and entertainment all in one. And that is what gets you featured on my Featured Creators series. So thank you, Dr. Navi, for creating this awesome stuff and sending it to me to feature on my channel. And you all watching, please go look at his channel, because I haven't shown everything that he has to offer. He has some other really cool creations. He doesn't have that many videos up yet, but every video he has so far shows something really impressive just like this. He has a walker. You guys, a lot of you guys like walkers. He has a walker that works different and better than any walker I've seen before. It is actually a fast walker. So go check out his channel. Tell him that I sent you. Go subscribe to him as well. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please don't forget to punch that thumbs up. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I still have plenty more planned, and I even have a really special episode coming up for you guys that I've been putting a lot of work into, and I think you're gonna like it. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time on the Scrap Mechanist channel.